How's it going, beautiful people? My name is Dragon, and welcome back to more Azur Lane. In the last episode, we finally finished off Chapter 2 after much trials and tribulation. Also, gee, thanks Akashi, you gave me 2 quick finishers for all the money I blew on you during the stream. Aren't you just the kindest little ship? I haven't gone over this yet because I'm nowhere near high level enough to handle any of this, but if I ever am, I will go into it, just not at the moment. So you levels, let's check out like my commissions and everything. Trying to level up their skills a little bit more. Taiho's Predestined Strike is almost up to level 6, so like almost a 30% chance to get her extra planes when she loads up her airstrike, which is absolutely nuts. Also, there's no real special thing I'm going to do before we get into this episode. Right now, I just want to play 2-2 a few times, see if I can get the ship I want. But for now, I'm actually going to compare my fleets a little bit. Let's see, this one has 308 firepower, this one has 437. Wow. Well, it does have 2 battleships, so I guess... I forgot to level up Lexington. Crap. But isn't that professional? I said I wanted to use her because I think she's actually pretty good. Ooh, speaking of leveled up, Helena's ready to go. I'm just gonna use a whole bunch of these things. These up the amount of EXP they get by 5% for like an hour. It does stack, as you can see. I used 8, and it's 8 hours right now. So for everybody's my fleets. Gonna swap out. Do I have enough ships to swap this around? I'm going to swap out Portland for Helena, because I want that debuff. 398 now versus 308. 191 torpedo versus 124. 446 anti-air versus 579. How much of that is San Diego? 286 aviation versus 128. 35 ACB versus 95. And then 29 oil cost versus 23. They're decently comparable, I suppose. But now let's get into the farming, shall we? 2-2. Still threat medium, which is annoying, but oh well. I do not have the recommended ACV, so I don't have like too much air control. This won't matter until I actually start Chapter 3, which is why I haven't just started Chapter 3 yet. Because it'll actually start mattering, and I'm not ready for it to matter just yet. Jeez, cables are everywhere. Oh boy. She's clicked out of the game. No! Is this professional? Yeah, Helena's here because of her radar scan is pretty good. I should use her on my main file, but then again, my main fleets are level 70, and right now she's only level 1 because I just got her. It's just like, do I really want to grind all those levels? Not particularly. Okay, everything's sorted. My desk is no longer a mess. I am not a big fan of 2 battleships, 1 carrier. I will say that. I don't know, it's just kind of a thing I have. I prefer carrier support. The game's kind of built around like you having all the carriers in the world. So I might as well play the game how it's meant to be played. Play the game by its own rules. Don't try and make it play by yours, as I like to say. Also, you can't really see the layout, but there's like keyboard controls preset up for this game, which is very nice. WASD to move my ships around, which is very nice because, well, it's how every other game in the world is played. X to enable auto battle, which is okay, I guess. Under my hand, I can hit it here. E to pause, which makes sense, once again. But 1, 2, and 3 to activate skills, which bugs me because I'd have to move my hands off the WSD keys, and I already have a hard time with moving and shooting. Thank goodness I just finished her off and ended this. I kind of debated trying to be funny and using both my Prinz Eugens, one in Fleet 1, one in Fleet 2, but I've just decided, nah, that's not funny. Not funny enough to pull that joke off. I'm gonna joke. It's kind of dumb. Can you move into range, please? Your kamikaze shit. Son of a... This fleet isn't like the... I'm not used to, like, you know, actually having mortal fleets. Because my fleet on my main file is super freaking powerful, and I'm just like, damn it, lol, what's that? That's not a really bad shot. Still hit somehow. Yay. Did repulls just miss? I mean, it actually hits, just Long Island's airstrike did all the work for us. Where's the boss? Okay, there's the boss. Get you a few attempts at this on camera, and then most of them, like, off camera. Because pretty sure you don't want to see me sit around for hours, that's what stream's for. I'm not streaming this because it's really just one ship I kind of want. And as I said, I do plan on, once I start Chapter 3, there's going to be another stream, because there's a pair of ships there I really want. A pair of carriers that buff each other if they're around each other. And I think that'll be super good, and also want to show them off because I don't get to use them on my main file because I just have way better ships. Is that just really frustrating though? You want to show off something, but you just have so many better alternatives, and just like, what do I do now? Tyler, go do the thing? No. Oh, she's dead. Airstrikes, am I right? One hell of a drug. Oh, Gridley. Yeah, I figured nothing else. Well, now that I've got my cubes, let's get my builds in for the day, shall we? Oh yeah, I got something from Memento. Ah, because I finally got Gridley. That's nice. Anyway, let's build on special and hour and a half. I don't even think like that's a carrier. I have barely ever gotten carriers from building specially. That's how you're meant to get carriers. Let's try this again, please. For the love of all. I don't think that's a carrier either. Oh, quick finisher regardless. Norfolk and. Look at what I was saying. Oh my. Sorry, that was unprofessional. I just have a soft spot for Unicorn. Let's talk about Unicorn. She makes my heart melt. She's so cute. Anyway, Unicorn. She's a light carrier. Doesn't have the best stats. I don't know how they compare to Shohos, but otherwise. But she has the same support carrier skill. Can heal us for my Vanguard for up to 8% of their max HP. Also, reload when she launches an airstrike increases the reload time of my carrier, or not my Vanguard fleet by 15%. That was like the worst introduction in the entire world. And also, Unicorn is absolutely adorable and one of the best characters in the entire game, just for the fact that she's so cute. Sorry. I'm gonna throw her in here so she can get some levels so I can use her a little bit next time I play. Anyway, one more attempt at 2-2. Threat level low, not safe just yet. Actually, before I go into this, I'm going to go into my formation. Swap out Oklahoma with Lexington. gonna edit some gear. I'm sure you guys aren't interested in that, so I'm gonna pause the recording. So I'll be back in a minute. Alright, we're back. That's a little bit better, and now let's go back into this battle. I might actually end up swapping out Unicorn on my second, or Long Island for Unicorn on my second fleet. Just because I would like some healing on them too, given how much damage they started to take there. And I have Renown and Repulse. And also a pretty good carrier fleet too. This is looking up. I always like to point out that technically, since it's the end of the Battle of the Coral Sea, Lexington got destroyed, but we aren't going to argue semantics, are we? Technicalities, technicalities. Death really doesn't matter in these games because it's a gotcha. That line is truer the later on we get, by the way. I still like how I was being a bit of a jerk, like, oh, as if I'm going to get anything good. But I got Unicorn and I just shut up real quick. I can't help it, she's absolutely adorable. Did you see her? She's got a little unicorn plushie. Which also, my sister owns a replica of. Even though she's like even older than me, she's still like a massive collector of stuffed animals. And I do what makes you happy by all means, but your bed really is big enough for all your stuffies and you. I'm allowed to make fun of her because given that she doesn't watch my channel and she's not here right now, she will never know. Okay, I should look at skills some more. I didn't know that Zelazian could do that. Good work, Long Island. Way to be. Should just be one more battle and then I'll fight the boss, I think. So let's just get into that one last battle and see it off. Also, isn't it fun the loading screens have characters you wish you had? Oh boy, if I had some of these, I would be able to just sweep through the game. They are some of them are absolutely overpowered. Also, I feel like my reaction to Unicorn was the opposite reaction to Eugen. Sure, I was still shocked, but it was more of a aww instead of my reaction. That is still one of my favorite reactions I've seen from myself. Oh. Ah, you're gonna get used to that cacophony of voices fast, ain't ya? Alright. There's not much to say because these battles are kind of repetitive. I've already beaten this like 4 times, so it's not that hard anymore. Could you just die, please? Thank you. Hey, Taiho, you want to activate your skill and win this battle? No. Well, airstrike's still just as effective at clearing out the map as everything else in this game. Which is always very nice. Well, looks like I have to do some grinding off the screen with that. I hate doing that. Actually, how am I doing on time at the moment? Geez, that closed the game. I didn't want to do that. 14 minutes. I've got time for one more. I can do one more run through. Don't want this to be too short an episode. Hey, you can turn on clearing mode, which is very nice. I don't know if I went over that. Like, I don't think y'all caught the stream, but in clearing mode, mainly formation lock being able to get right into the battle, and I can't get ambushed or airstriked anymore. fleet lock is on. That's good, so I just go right into a battle. I have to hurt myself with the semantics. Just like this. Alright, let's go. Perfection. There we go. We're actually getting somewhere here. Also, they're taking like 1 damage for everything right now. That's beautiful. Artillery, am I right? Always stick out an aircraft carrier. And if someone stuck heavy cannons on the front of an aircraft carrier, what could possibly go wrong with that? Sorry about that. Zoned out for a second. I have not had breakfast yet. I usually make myself breakfast after recordings, which is probably not at all good for my health. Physical or mental. Also, today I know this will probably be titled like Azur Lane episode 8.1. I know I can consider this part of the main series because I'm not making story progress or anything. I'm just like grinding up a little bit, getting some ships, and talking a lot. I suppose, while I'm here, allow me to talk about the game itself. Azur Lane came out here in the States, where I live, around 2018-ish. Developed by Chinese company Yostar Limited. Despite the fact that you may hear China and think, oh no, not again. These guys really don't seem to have a problem with most of the controversies that Chinese companies like Tencent do. Of course, they have had a couple of... They have had a problem, of course. This is a fun little story, actually. So some of the art that they show on loading screens is actually drawn by fans they added to the game. At one point there was a drawing, I can't pull it up because it's been lost in the ages, but there was a drawing that was more than a little bit not safe for work. So they got in a little bit of trouble because, hey, 40 teenagers play this game. Even though I feel like it should be there 40 teenagers play this game. That was not a good joke. Well, let's just get the boss, shall we? Get the boss, then get the heck out of Dodge. Alright. Let's dance. I was introduced by Azur Lane by a friend of mine who actually enjoys the game. I was trying to turn off of it because of those crappy ads on YouTube. I'm sure you know exactly what I'm talking about. But a friend of mine said, like, yo, this game is really good. You need to try it out. So I did. I actually kind of liked it. Even though I don't really like gachas very much, because I feel like there's an excuse to pay money, but I feel like this game kind of discourages you from trying to pay money on it. That's kind of a weird thing to say. I'm not sure how to describe it, but just given how easy it is to get ships. Thank you, Taiho. Very cool. How easy it is to get some really good ship, or rather how easy it is to get queues for ships. Hell, you can do like 2 to 4 summons a day. Which is just really impressive to me. Actually seems like they care about the people who get their game. And they want us to have fun. That's what a game needs to be. Fun. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? I do want to do one more summon on screen. So how long have we been going? 19 minutes? Okay. Let's just do 2 more battles. I'm going to burn 1-1 to the ground and then go from there. Let's see how quick I can do this right now. I'm not even going to touch anything. My hands are off the keyboard. Let's see how long it takes my ship's auto-fire to handle things. 6 seconds. Technically, you can't control yourself for 3 seconds. So, 3. Hey, San Diego got MVP for once. Okay, I'm not gonna mock. It's just the fact that she has not the highest firepower. She's an anti-airship. Once again, I'm not gonna touch the keyboard. Let's see how quickly we can burn through this, shall we? Actually, I'm actually gonna play the game. I feel like actually playing the games instead of letting it play for me. If I want to do that, I just switch on auto battle, but no. Okay, Hornet died fast. Calm down, please. I think we're getting good ships for 1-1. Should get repulse for completing it, but don't get anything from extra doing it. And I want to do this for new bowling and 2 more cubes. So, let's get into this, shall we? One more special summon, let's go. Please be good. I can't. Well, I have accomplished exactly none of the goals I set out with today, but I'm still gonna end off this episode here, so it doesn't drag on for too long and me doing nothing. If you liked it, like and subscribe. It's Dragon, signing off.